Let's say you guys are at the greatest drag race in history, because all the cars are from TVs and movies. Who are you putting your money on?
How about the DeLorean from Back to the Future?
You can't use a time machine.
You said any car?
Because that's totally unfair then.
Now you're down to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Come on.
All right, how about Kit from Knight Rider? He could
Nice
talk.
choice. I don't think talking's going to help you in a match of speed.
I always like bothering his car while it's trying to win a race.
Right?
The Trans Am, Smokey and the Bandit.
Tramp.
So with or without Sally Field?
What? Come on. It's Sally Field. Well, what would you take? What's going to blow my doors off?
The Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch.
Ooh, with or without Huggy Bear?
To another episode of Comic Book Man, the only show that takes Groot to the root. I'm your host, Kevin Smith.
Brian Johnson.
Walt Flanagan.
Mike Zapsik. Ming Chen.
Now, some people want to know the meaning of life. I just want to know what happened at the Secret Stash this week.
Wrestling. Were you into it as a kid? Hey guys, how you doing?
How's it going today?
What's up, man?
My name's Christopher Daniels. This is Frankie Kazarian, and we're professional wrestlers that happen to be comic book fans. And we wanted to talk to you about a comic book that we wrote and created, and hopefully we can get you to carry it in the Secret Stash.
Well, let's check it out.
All right.
So is this you two?
This is us.
So what made you guys want to make a comic book featuring yourselves in it?
I wanted to make something for the younger wrestling fan, like something for, 6, 8, 10-year-old kids. So we actually are friends with Art Baltazar and Franco, the guys that did the art for the comic book. And I knew that they were the masters of like the all-ages comic. So wrote a story about Frankie and myself engaging with Action Cat and Adventure Bug, and next thing you know, there was a comic book.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh my goodness.
I was a big fan of like the old school WWF wrestlers, Hulk Hogan, Randy Macho Man Savage,
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant, the ultimate, the biggest of all time. I remember him wrestling Hulk Hogan, and their big thing was Hulk body slamming him, like a 700-pound plus guy.
I mean, it would be the equivalent of you lifting Brian and body slamming him right now, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Let's try it.
So did the comics get you into wrestling, or did the wrestling get you into comics?
Same, hand in hand, man. Like when I was young, like I loved them both, and it was almost like wrestling was like a real life comic book. Basically, as close as you can get to a comic book on TV.
I didn't realize it until a couple years into wrestling that there's a huge crossover between wrestling fans and comic book fans. Over the last couple years, we've actually incorporated our love of comics into our wrestling gear. This was actually a show that we did at the San Diego Comic-Con a couple years back. We did a match where it was Magneto versus Captain America. So, and of course, Captain America won because...
Yeah, you can't have kids thinking that evil wins.
No, never.
Now with CGI, we can see people flying through the air, but back then, that was really the only way you saw two huge, muscular grown men jumping off ropes and slamming each other into the ground.
Every wrestling match, you've got a good guy and a bad guy, and you hope to see good triumph. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes bad guys win. It is very comic book.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could see the influences are all over wrestling for comic books, from the over-the-top evil bad guys to the bright, colorful costumes.
Or the lack of costume. The idea that you've got a job to do, so you strip down to your underwear to do it.
Do you guys have like a finishing move?
We do have a finishing move. We call it celebrity rehab. Basically, I flip a guy backwards, upside down, right into his awaiting boot.
Right in the face.
Would you like us to show you?
I think I get the picture.
Okay, let's make it sure. Okay.
Look, obviously, you're in no condition to take a boot to the face. But I bet you this thumb could go one-on-one with one of these guys, huh? A little thumb wrestling?
I'll have you know Frankie is undefeated in 14 years of thumb wrestling.
Yes.
Right?
I'll have you know he's had his thumb up his ass for 8 years as well. But I'm telling you, I got a good feeling. He's got something in here.
Well, let's warm this up a little bit. You ready for this? Ready for this? You ready for this?
Hold on,
Let's do this.
What do you do? I'm going to do that to you.
Ow!
All right.
Join hands.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war.
Oh, I was lost it. Lost it. Get tricky. Come on, tricky.
That was a fast count, right?
You got me. In our business, that's called doing the favors.
Exactly.
Good job, man. Good job.
Well, you guys did us a favor, by obviously letting them win, so we'll definitely buy the books from you today. What are we looking at here if I was to buy them outright?
If we got $1 a copy, and then you guys could sell it for 2 or 3 or whatever you thought would be fair, how does that sound?
Definitely fair, definitely doable.
Awesome.
25 books there?
So $25 for you.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Sir,
Thank you so much.
Who can I send the medical bill about my thumb?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Secret Stashly. Hello. Hi.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I called about the Cyberman bust.
Doctor Who, right?
Yes.
Got it right here. Here he is. Big Doctor Who fan?
Yes. I went to Comic-Con as a soothsayer.
What's that?
You don't know what a soothsayer is?
I've got to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Doctor Who fan. It always sounds like it's a little bit too British for my taste.
Come on.
He's like the doctor's gonna fight some monster or something, then in the middle of it, he's like, oh, hold on, it's tea time. Look at this guy. I mean, tell me that doesn't look like any robot you ever seen before.
Ugh, love it.
What's his name?
Cyberman.
Cyberman?
Yeah.
What does he do?
It's basically a race of Cybermen, and their mission is to go to worlds and convert everybody to a Cyberman. And they run around saying, we're gonna delete you.
You hear this, it doesn't make me want to watch it.
What is the origin story of Doctor Who?
He comes from a race of Time Lords, and he goes out trying to right wrongs. It's almost like Quantum Leap, but it's British.
For God's sake, throw a punch. When did you get into Doctor Who?
About 2 years ago, actually.
2 years?
Yeah. My husband and I were planning a wedding, and just the stress of everyday work and barely seeing each other, we only had like a lot amount of time with each other.
Oh, okay. So you're almost like, what's it called, like ships in the night?
Yeah, for a while there we were.
And so how does Doctor Who come into play then?
Our friends told us we would really get into it, and then finally we sat down and got online and watched it.
You've seen every episode now?
I've seen 9 through the current Doctor.
How many Doctors have there been?
Technically?
Technically, yes.
Technically, 13, but we're on Doctor 12 now.
Yeah, so what if I was saying no, don't go technical?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell the difference. What's the difference?
There's the War Doctor.
All right, so we're looking to get 125. Should I box them up?
I was wondering if you could do a little bit better than that. It's an anniversary present for my husband.
115?
I was thinking like 90.
Nah, I can't do 90.
Can you meet me at 100?
Yeah, we could do $100.
Thank you.
$100, please. So what's hubby gonna say when he opens this up?
Oh, he's gonna be so excited. Thank you, guys.
Happy anniversary.
Bye.
Thank you. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Nice to meet you finally.
Secret Stashly. Hello.
Hi, Mick.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Alexa.
What's up, Brian?
Hello.
How are you?
All right, how you been?
I'm good. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Folks, I work in the movie business, which means I'm pretty much useless in every aspect of real life. So I got me one of them assistants you hear so much about. Her name is Ashley. She drives me around. She runs errands and stuff like that. When she's not doing that, she does a show called Jay and Silent Bob's Top 5 Comic Countdown with Secret Stashly.
Gather round, Stashketeers. It's time for another episode of Jay and Silent Bob's Top 5 Comic Countdown.
The idea is she does the top 5 comics at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. The information is provided by our very own Ming and Mike. But she only really knows the secret stash from a distance, from the other side of the country. So I said, we gotta send you back east to see the store, immerse yourself in the world of the stash, and meet the guys.
I envision this week as being a baptism in fire.
Oh, fun.
What you're going to gain this week is going to be immeasurable in terms of dollars or, it's going to be fantastic.
Is that what your way of saying she's not getting paid?
Damn it.
He'll sneak it in on you, watch out.
It's not a job, it's an adventure.
This is like a vacation.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, vacations are fun.
It's the 2014 Psylocke statue, only available at the San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my God.
They're not making anymore. Good choice, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Good choice.
There's a handful of space programs when I'm a kid that are in reruns that I'm like, space sucks. Space 1999, the most boring treatment of space ever encountered.
I mean, when the best space show on TV in the 70s is Space Nuts.
The far out space nuts.
I mean, that's really saying a lot about the quality of space programming back in the day.
Give it to Lost in Space.
It's true, and you were a Lost in Space guy, but even that to me was boring. It was just like the robot's like, danger, danger. There's always danger. Space was defined by George Lucas for me, so any attempt at it on TV was just like, ugh, this poor man's Star Wars.
Well, right now we're pretty well stocked, so basically we're kind of in a sit and wait mode.
Okay.
We're kind of like, if you ever watch National Geographic, you'll see lions just waiting for like a pack of elks to walk by. Yeah. That's kind of how we are. We're kind of like lions.
Oh, cool.
We're waiting for the meat to come in, ready to strike.
We'll wait for that first customer to walk in. Your first customer, that's always special.
Fun.
See what happens. So we only had Ashley for 7 days. I'm thinking, how on earth can we teach her everything about comic book retailing in 7 days?
Listen, I wasn't looking for everything, just an overview.
I thought, let's just throw her right into the fire as soon as possible, you know? You only learn by doing. That's my motto.
Hi.
How you doing?
Can I see the Psylocke statue that's in the front?
Absolutely. Ming, can you grab that statue, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Good choice, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Good choice.
Oh, that is so cool.
It's the 2014 X-Force Psylocke statue, only available at the San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my gosh.
They're not making anymore.
Love her stance, love the sword. Even her nails are painted. Oh my God, that's awesome.
How did you get into Psylocke?
I watched the X-Men TV show in the early 90s. Saw those like strong female characters, and I was just like, this is awesome. She's just amazing.
Is she your all-time favorite?
Yes, she's really cool.
Well, I'm glad that you like it, because she's my favorite.
Ashley and the customer, real quick, I see, they start to make a connection over the character Psylocke. And I was kind of surprised. I mean, you don't see that often, that quickly.
I think in most retail establishments, quick friendships are usually made at the counter because people are like, hey, how are you? How are you? Have a nice day. But you're like, these two are actually talking to each other. Like there's mutual affection. What species is this?
I've cosplayed as Psylocke before and have a purple wig, and people always come up to me and they're like, oh my God, is that your real hair? And I'm like, yeah.
Do you do like full butt out and everything? Do you do like
No, it's a little bit more covered in the back. I don't have enough guts to like wear a thong around the costume.
I wouldn't either. I don't even have the guts to wear a thong in my own apartment when I'm alone.
I'm like, okay.
Are you having fun, Walt?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Are you learning
Sorry, we're having a moment right now. Leave us alone.
Yeah. I don't want to say that it was uncomfortable. It just felt like, there was a little bit of an age difference. You know, I felt like that creepy old man, like listening to these two young
They're talking about butt flossing, right?
They are.
All right. Sounds like you're interested.
Yes. Yeah, a little bit. Yes, this is really awesome.
We're looking to get $125 for it today.
125. Would you go 85?
No, I couldn't do 85. You know, it is the San Diego Con exclusive. You're not gonna walk into every store and see it. Best offer I can do, $100, and that is it. I cannot go any lower than that.
Yeah, I think I'd stick at like 85 because I could probably find it online. So, I appreciate you showing it to me, and
All right.
yeah, I think that's
I
great.
understand.
Okay, wait. You have to get this right now. Think about it. If you want to spend 85, shipping and handling, that's going to cost, what, 25 bucks?
That's true.
You probably won't get it for a few weeks. You can walk out of here right now with this.
Oh, man. You make a good point with the shipping.
If you're willing to spend $85 plus shipping and handling, you might as well walk out of here right now with this. You gotta get it.
All right.
Yeah!
You convinced me. $100.
Sold!
Just like I showed you.
All right, ready?
Yep. Awesome.
All right.
There you go.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you think having a feminine touch behind the counter helped in this negotiation?
That really was something that I didn't even realize we needed.
Right.
I mean, it was getting stuffy in there.
By the end of the day, we were all in thongs.
Oh, snap.
Is this the 1966 Batman utility belt?
Yes, sir.
You're stranded on a desert island, you can only take one comic book with you. Which one's it gonna be, boys?
Can I pick action number 1? That way, if I do get rescued, like, I'll also be rich.
Who's looking for you?
What about you, Mike?
You know what? I'd bring Sandman #1.
You're gonna be left hanging for on that last page of issue 1.
Yeah, but I got something to look forward to when I get back, so...
Nobody's looking for you either.
What about you, Brian?
For me, whatever has the most supple pages so that when I roll it into a cylindrical form, I'll pack a little bit of seaweed in there and make it nice and smooth.
I don't get it. What are you implying here?
I'm gonna the comic.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? Let's see something. Let's check this out.
Oh, snap.
Is this the 1966 Batman utility belt?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Can we open it up, take a look at it?
Please do. Check it out, man.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my goodness. It's awesome, though. It's gorgeous. It's never been taken out of the box, huh?
Nope.
It's easily one of the best replicas I've ever seen of the 66 Batman belt.
Where'd you get it?
Online. Wasn't really what I was expecting.
Why?
I thought it was going to be more like Frank Miller's Dark Knight rather than 66 Batman.
Got to be honest with you, Frank Miller's one was very yellow. I mean, what on earth do you see on this that you're like, I don't want it anymore?
It just reeks of Adam West to me.
Not an Adam West fan.
No, it was a little too campy for me.
Me too. Christian Bale. He's a hunk.
Adam West is hunky too, though.
Yeah.
She's crapping on the bat. How dare she?
You know, she loves Batman, she says, but not that version of Batman.
You can't exclude any version of Batman, particularly Batman 66. The old Batman TV show was the first introduction of that character to the mainstream. Without that, you don't get to those Chris Nolan movies, to the Tim Burton movies. So you gotta respect that.
Sounds like you really want to unload it. How come?
The 75th anniversary coming around. You got a lot of cool stuff coming out. It's more my taste, I think, so.
All right. I'm definitely interested, if the price is right. How much you looking to get for it?
I need to get 300 for it.
300.
All right, dudes. Honestly, just like $300, man. It's not gonna happen. That's like way too much.
What do you think?
This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna sell me this for $175, and we're all gonna walk out happy.
Yikes. 175. Deal.
Sounds good, man. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Have a great day.
All right.
Wow. What just happened there?
Come on, that was easy.
That was easy.
This could be a whole new era of negotiation for the stash,
Yeah,
man.
like let's get some more people in here. That's fun.
Sounds like what you had on your hands was a case of feminine mystique. Like a girl Jedi mind tricks you with like, this is what's gonna happen. But you're like, all right, yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Ashley, could you come back here for a second? We need to talk to you.
Am I in trouble?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, God. What's up?
The secret stash is kind of like the Avengers. I would be Iron Man. I have my Captain America and Mike. I have my Thor and Bry. My Jarvis. I don't know. But I don't have a Black Widow. I'd like to offer you a roster spot at the secret stash.
I don't even know what to say.
My assistant at the stash?
I figured you can get another assistant. There are probably hundreds of them out there in LA, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, who's gonna pick me up and drive me places? Who's gonna get my weed?
I'm so flattered. I can still be your Black Widow, but I just don't know if I could work here full time.
Wait a minute, so are you saying no?
No hard feelings, Walt.
No, not at all. No hard feelings.
I love you. We're buddies. We're here.
It's an excellent job for us. We've been lucky enough to craft a world where we get to have a job that we dig. But for her, the idea of sitting around talking about Batman and all this stuff, and what if Walt and Bri kissed in the negative zone or something?
If we kissed in the negative zone, shatter cosmos.
Oh, and just like sands through the hourglass of our man, these have been the days of our lives. For Comic Book Men, I'm Kevin Smith.
Brian Johnson.
Walt Flanagan.
Mike Zapsik.
Ming Chen.
Everything is awesome, kids. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Good night.